I can't even believe this is reality. Have some respect for your vagina. Hey, Samore Love Bugs! You have now tuned into my Black Ink Crew recap. Guys, be sure to subscribe to this channel if you're not yet a Samore Love Bug. We have hit 2,000 subscribers on this channel, which is so amazing. You guys that have been with me from before, you know the story. How it was all there, then it was gone, and then I had to start back from scratch. So we're at a great number, and I'm just proud. You know, I haven't really been, I promote this channel a little bit, but not as much as my other channels. So I'm just amazed that you guys find me here and you subscribe to me and you comment and all those other good stuff. And you know, it's just the beginning. It's gonna get bigger and better. Let me see. So I'm just getting the last video I did together so that we can do our shout outs. Okay, just trying to find that. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so the last of Black Ink Crew. Let's see if we got any. All right, so we do have some great ones. All right, so I wanted to give a shout out to the RC Coger. Okay, Mr. ICN or Miss ICN, okay, said Donna versus Dutchess, insisting, okay. And we have Karen Daniels, shout out to you. She said, I'm so done with Cesear and Dutchess. They done let TV go to their heads. Stop it. Exactly. And last shout out for today is going to be to, let me see, Miss Raquel. Shout out to Raquel. She wrote a whole lot. I can't even read it all, but shout out to you for commenting on my channel and for supporting me in all my channels, because I see you, girl. I see you everywhere. I appreciate you, okay? So now, guys, let's go ahead and get into this recap. So Donna and Dutchess, they were having this argument about licky and who did what to who and how did it happen and who raped who, tongue raped or finger raped or whatever they want to talk about. It's just like, it was getting to a whole nother level and it was just getting crazy. Then Donna takes it to a whole nother level. She brings up one of the girls that was at the place. She brings them up on the FaceTime. So, and then she starts asking her a few questions about the particular night in question. But as she's asking her these questions, Dutchess is over there trying to talk over her. Because she was worried. You could tell she was worried. She was scared about what the girl might say and everybody's going to hear it. There was no filter. There was no editing involved. There was nothing you can do to stop her from saying whatever it was that she was going to say. And the way Donna was asking the questions, it wasn't like, right, me and you, da-da-da-da-da, right, this is the way. No, it wasn't like trying to lead her into anything. It was like, so what happened that night? Did I do anything to her in order for her to stay? Did I force her? Like, it was questions like that where you can say either yes or no. And it's up to you. It's your prerogative. You know what I mean? And then it seems like Dutchess was just like, she just played herself. She played herself and she played herself real bad, because we all know Donna doesn't give two F's about anything. Like, she'll tell you what it is. Maybe she'll hide it a little bit or she'll procrastinate a little bit. But at the end of the day, she's going to admit to what she did. For the most part. I mean, that's what we've seen so far. I don't know if she's really like that in real life, but as far as what we've seen, she got a little bit of shame. Like, she'd be like, but she'll still tell you what happened. You know, the realest person I think out this whole show is Sky. I feel like she is the one that's like, she won't even feel embarrassed. Like, she'll just tell you, unless it comes to her kids. But other than that, she'll just straight up tell you like it is. And then I think Donna's like the next in line. But Donna, she kind of does get a little embarrassed when she's telling you the story, but she still tell you, and then she'll laugh about it. So then she brings up the fact that something about her and like I guess they slept together or something like that. And then Dutchess tries to say, oh no, I only went to his house when his fiance was there and to see his kid or something like that. But it was like, you could see Cesear, he was starting to feel some type of way about it, because he's sitting there and he's just like listening to everything. He's like soaking it all in. He wasn't even saying anything. He's just letting it all go inside of him. He's just soaking it up, listening to what Donna's saying, listening to what Dutchess is saying. And he's just like, you know, gathering it so he can make his like force when he got all his information together. Dutchess tells Cesear that he needs to fire Donna because she's lying, she's bringing negative energy. And I'm like, you can't just, I'm like, this girl could sue y'all at the end of the day. First of all, it's on TV, the way y'all fired her, if anything. And second of all, you can't just straight up fire somebody without any type of cause or anything like that. There are laws against that. Like, she's a real official employee, I think. I mean, I'm assuming that she's an apprentice that gets paid. I doubt that she doesn't get paid. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he was like, he can't do that because he can't just fire her off of something personal. He was like, that's unfair. And I'm like, Cesear is growing up, you guys, because first season, he would have been like, get out of here, and not even like thought about it. But he's probably learning, like, you have money now, bruh. Like, people will come for you. They see that you're on TV. You see how your baby mama is coming after you. So you best to, like, just pump it. You can't be getting arrested. You can't be going down that route and all those things like that. He probably got a legal team and all that. There's this guy at Puma's shop that shared his story. He does have a girlfriend who's, I guess she's deaf, and she does sign language, and he actually took the opportunity to learn so that they would be able to communicate effectively. He didn't mention if his daughter is deaf as well, but it's amazing. That shows compassion, that shows love, that shows dedication, that he took the time out to learn that. I remember years ago I was actually learning, but I lost the book that I was learning. But every time I see shows like this, or I see someone on the train or anything that they can't speak, they have to do sign language, it always touches my heart and makes me want to. But it's like so many things that I want to learn. It's just I feel like I don't have enough time to learn everything that I want to learn. But like Creole, that's something that I taught myself, and I'm pretty good with the basics. Spanish, I'm kind of like losing it. The guitar, I've been trying to learn that, but it's like I always get so busy. But I started out with the basics, so I can play a little tune, 1-2 tunes, you know. But yeah, it's always good to learn more things and to expand your knowledge. I definitely feel that way. Walter, he's now a full-time father, and he said the reason why is because the mother of his two of his kids out of 3, she went to she moved to another state to do a job. So he's a full-time father, and he's worried about all the things that he has to think about. Like, now he has to think about the birds and the bees and them not having sex and just all these things that he never really wanted to have to think about. It's like now it's on his mind and it's like haunting him. He's like, oh my God, they're getting older. And I've actually been thinking that recently too, because my son is 10 years old, and I'm like, I've never really had the whole birds and the bees story. What the heck? Now I don't even want to do it. I want his dad to just do it. But then I'm like, damn, his dad might be like, want some, yo, dog, like, yeah, you getting a man. Like, I don't want him to get the wrong idea. I want you to be a respectful young man. You know what I mean? And I don't want you to think like, oh, just put your thing all over the place and become the next Stevie J or nothing like that. Because that's not what I'm trying to have. I'm not trying to be grandmother of 20 kids or anything like that. So definitely got to put on my big girl pants and just kind of have that talk eventually, and sooner than later, because the way these kids move in the hood, it's like you never know. I mean, my son is really respectful and everything like that, but you never know. Just thinking about it makes me get like anxiety. You guys, you don't even understand. You don't even know. Well, some of y'all do know if you have kids. Anyway, so when Cesear, he had to take like a little breather real quick. He just told everybody to shut up. He walked out and was just like, you know, pacing back and forth and just kind of thinking of his next move. So when he comes back inside, he tells Donna that he would, because first of all, Dutchess tried to go talk to him outside, and she's just like, oh, you need to fire her. Oh, you know, none of this stuff is real, and this is what happened, and blah, blah, blah. And he didn't even want to hear all that. So when he comes back inside, he tells Donna, you know what I want you to do? And he was like real calm, and I love this about him. Like, this side was a good side. He was like, I want you to go home, work on your portfolio. Then once it's done, you come back. So pretty much just giving her a little break. And it's motivation. It's like, now you got to sit home. You have time on your hands. Work on that so we can get you to the next level. Because if you really want to be a tattoo artist, you got to have your portfolio ready. You know, so it's definitely, hopefully a step in the right direction for her. So she can get away from all of this crap that she's dealing with. Following that, Donna, she actually went to meet up with that same guy I was talking about earlier from Puma Shop. His name is Naeem. And I'm like, girl, he said earlier that he's trying to be a good man. It's hard for him because he used to be a player, but now he got the woman that does everything that he needs, everything that he wants. She's right there. He doesn't want to mess this up. So I'm like, Donna, you better not. You better not catch another body onto your belt right now. But nah, she said that he's like real cool, but that's how war starts. I don't trust all of them. Like, I don't trust that. But anyways, she said that he's like just real cool. He listens, he doesn't judge and things like that. So, and he's a really good artist. So that's why he's I guess he's like kind of like her mentor, her friend type of thing. So she tells him what went down and how she's about ready to be like, you know, chucking up the deuces to the whole squad because she just isn't feeling that anymore. But, you know, she's still trying to, that was always her dream. So I don't think she's going to give up her dream that easily. Plus, soon Dutchess ain't going to be there like that because she's going to have her shop open. So she won't even have to deal with that for the most part unless when she comes up to see Cesear. Cesear and Teddy, they go to the gym, and Teddy kind of wants to have a little talk with him and just kind of see where his head's at right now. And he's like, yo, this throws a little monkey wrench into your whole relationship situation and your whole getting married situation, because if she really cheated, that's like a whole nother level of disrespect if she's the one that's been playing him all this time. And it kind of opens up his eyes. Like, he's having great debates in his head, and you can tell by the way he just seems distracted. He seems like there's so much on his mind. Cesear and Dutchess, they end up having a one-on-one discussion, and he tells her that she never really addressed the rumors about her and O. And she's just like, oh, you know, she just tries to, I feel like she was trying to blow it off a lot. And she's just like, oh, let's just forget about this. But at the end of it all, if it was him, she would have been going crazy. She would have been throwing his stuff out. Like, it would have been a whole nother level. He's like, nah, because if I would have magically had my penis in some girl's mouth, even if I was drunk or not, it would not matter. What would you do? She's like, I don't know what I would have done. You know good and well. And she was talking to her chicks right now. You was talking to your females, your friends, and they asked you, yo, what would you do if Cesear got a blowjob from some girl but he was drunk? You know she'd be like, oh, hell nah, I would effing this, and she would go off. Like, but she trying to be, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know. Let's just forget about this. Let's move on. Like, what you mean let's move on? He's like, yo, I took a photo with somebody and you flipped out. What the you talking about? So he's just real like upset. He's starting to black out about the whole situation because the main thing about it, and this is one thing I can't stand about some people too, some people that I've seen before, some people that I've dealt with, they don't own up to what they did wrong. And if you don't own up to what you do wrong, then it's like you pretty much don't care. And for a situation like this where you're supposed to be his fiance, whatever, you're supposed to care, you know? And if it was like we said several times, if the tables were flipped, she wouldn't feel that way. So then he was like, and another thing too is that he never even wanted to be married. He never considered being married. All of a sudden he gets a ring for her. like an official real ring, not some crackerjack little $5-10 ring or anything like that, or some sterling silver little nothing type of ring, like a real ring. Proposed her, went all the way out to where? Paris, right? Didn't he go to Paris to do that? And she's going to take off this ring? Like, that was just like several slaps in the face right there. And she's just kind of like trying to blow off the whole situation like it's not even that serious. He's like, yo, that's something that I would never do. So yeah, she's in the doo-doo pile right now. And it looks like from the little commercial clip that I saw, the little coming attractions, that he's going to be asking O if anything is valid to that little rumor. So if it is, it's about to be a doo-doo storm, okay? It really is. So I don't know. I don't know though. His face didn't look like, I don't know. I can't even call it. I'm not even sure, because anything's possible with her because she lies so much. So I don't know. And O's pretty honest himself, so I wouldn't say that he would really cover it up. He probably wouldn't want to say it because he knows that it would have a very negative impact on everyone's relationship. But I think that at the end of it all, he would still say it if that's what happened. But I don't know, y'all. We about to see. Let me know what y'all think down below. Be sure to subscribe again. I said it before, but subscribe if you have not, or if you were just waiting or whatever, or you forgot. Subscribe. Stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.